In the United States, in November, we always think of Thanksgiving. But we're going to do something a little different, right? Yep, another Spam video. This time we're going to make a Spam Hawaiian bread stuffing along with a cranberry glazed turkey breast. Doesn't that sound good? Okay, I got some King's Hawaiian rolls because I couldn't find King Hawaiian bread. Now let's make some bread cubes. So I'm going to cut these in half and then kind of smoosh them down just a little and then put them here. Okay, and then you don't want to burn them, but we're going to toast them because this way they dry out quicker, but you can easily leave them to dry out naturally or in your oven at a lower temperature or in a dehydrator. And you're going to take them out. And then I'm just using kitchen shears. And I'm just cutting some strips and cutting them in cubes. That's all you have to do. I'll be back when I'm done. Here's our Hawaiian roll bread cubes. We're going to let them dry a bit and then they'll make dressing. So for the stuffing or the dressing recipe, you already saw how we made our bread cubes from our Hawaiian rolls. Of course we're going to need Spam. And I'm using the less sodium Spam, but you can use whatever Spam you want. We got 2 beaten eggs here. We got some sage and milk and chicken stock. So let's get started. So we'll open up our Spam can here. And go. And of course I'm going to use my handy dandy Spam cutter. So let's put this here, put this like that, right? Okay, now we're going to just cut it. Okay. And we're now going to change how we're cutting it this way. There we go. Be kind of careful with this. Okay. And then we're going to cut it the other way until we have cubes. I think you get the idea. So we have these nice and cut up. So we're going to put our big bowl here. And we're going to put in all of our bread cubes. Put in our meat. Our 2 beaten eggs, and we're going to want some sage. Sage is just perfect with turkey. No, this isn't. There we go. And we want a little chicken stock or turkey stock if you have it. Little milk. I'm sure that's not enough, but that's what we start with. And then we get our hands in here, which of course are clean and just washed. Thing is, we want this to be kind of soppy. So we need some more of this and some more milk. That's one of the reasons you want to dry your bread, because you want this soppy, but you don't want your bread disintegrating. You know what? I think that's pretty good. This dressing is very versatile. You could put in some cran raisins, that would be pretty. Maybe add some pecans. Or if you really want to go all out Hawaiian, maybe you put in some pineapple. It's completely up to you. Okay, we want to get our turkey breast out of its package. Now we're going to want to put our dressing around the turkey breast, because we want some of the good turkey juices to go into the dressing. Now you notice I didn't add any salt to the dressing. Maybe it could use some, but we can always put that on later. You know, Spam has a tendency to be pretty salty, even with a low sodium. So I thought just to be safe, I wouldn't add any. Okay, maybe a little more right there. Now we're going to be adding a sauce to this, but not until it cooks a little longer. So right now, we're just going to put on some pepper and a little sage. And a little salt. Okay, it's now ready for our 325 degree oven that has been preheated. Into the oven it goes. Now we're just going to make a very simple sauce, just with things I have on hand. It's kind of a cranberry orange sauce, or should I say Cranberry-Tang sauce. Now we're just going to make a simple sauce for it. We're going to use a little thing here of jellied cranberry sauce. There we go. Okay. We're going to put in a little water. And I don't have orange juice, so I'm using some Tang. Yeah, I know that might not be normal, but that's me. And then we want to add some honey because, you know, it can be too tart. Okay. And then some orange zest and some thyme. Now, we're just going to mix this up over the burner. So we just want to mix this all up until the jellied cranberry sauce starts to melt. Okay, can you see it now? There's no pieces of the cranberry sauce. I'm just going to let it reduce a bit and thicken a little. And that'll be ready. It's going to be nice and crispy. Kind of mixing it up so the crispy part goes in. There we go. I can smell the Spam. Take this off now. And now we're just going to take our sauce, brush it on. put some more on a little bit. Right now, we'll put it back in the oven. It's cooked for about an hour. Well, doesn't that look delicious? It cooked for about maybe an hour and 40 minutes at 325. So now, let's dish it up. Just a little pepper. And now we have a little extra sauce that we can put on our meat. Let's do our taste test. So I have some dressing and turkey. Turkey is moist. Its sauce is good. And dressing is just excellent with it. Take a bigger bite. This is absolutely delicious. I hope you try it. Now, will it replace my traditional dressing that I make for Thanksgiving? No. My family would probably never again come to dinner if I did not make my mother's, which was my grandmother's, dressing. But let me tell you, this is darn good. So I hope you enjoyed this Spam terrific Thanksgiving dressing idea with Spam. And as always, please subscribe, share the knowledge, and try Spam.